This video is brought to you by Miniature Industries, unique products for your model railroad. These unique kits are available in N scale, HO, S, and O scale. For more information on these kits, visit his website, link will be in the description. And don't forget to use the code 15 at checkout for a 15% discount. Okay, boys and girls, what I am doing today on my layout is I am going to take these lights out and I am going to put these lights in. The reason why, because I thought these seem to be a little bit easier to hook up and all that kind of good stuff. And these were gifted to me by my buddy Matt a couple of years ago, actually. I never got a chance to use them till now. So, I already installed 3 of these. And what we need to do first, I want to use the same holes, so we need to take this guy out, hopefully without breaking him. He is glued in, and I don't remember what glue I used. I just don't want to, try not to break it. Well, the base is coming loose, this part. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm going to move some stuff out of the way and I'm going to use some real tools instead of my fingers. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, I got that guy out without breaking him, so we'll carry on. Now, I don't know if you guys know how big this wire is. This wire is like really, really small. That's 2 wires right there, guys. So how do I get this wire to the underneath of the layout? Well, it comes on this white card, and the white card's got these little slits at the end. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel this whole thing. Okay, and there's the end. I won't throw the white card away. I'm going to use that. Now, to get this through, I'm using this half a millimeter piano wire. Let me back this up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of the wire and I'm just going to wrap it around the rod. And you need to make sure that you make it tight, so when you push it through, don't forget I have to go through plastic and foam. So this has to be fairly tight. The hole, by the way, for these lamps is 1/16 of an inch. You can't even have it hanging out like that. It's got to be wrapped all the way. Okay. I know it's kind of tedious, but it's the only way I know how to get this wire from up here to down underneath the layout. Okay, now, make sure it's nice and tight at the bottom, and we'll go to the hole and push it in. Oops, now you gotta go in, not out. Okay, once it goes through, I stick my hand under there and I pull the wire the rest of the way with my hand. And voila, there's an installed lamppost, just like that. And see, it fits right in that hole, no problem. Now, I said I don't throw that white card away, and that's for a reason, because now I don't want all of these wires hanging down there and in my face when I get under there. So I take that white card and I just relap the wire on it. I'm not going to show you that because I need to get under the table. Okay, and I'll just let that hang under there. Alright, so I got 2 more to do back here, and I think 2 in here. So, with all that being said, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, boys and girls, I just installed 10 of these lights, and I'll show you. There's 1, and there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I was talking about those white cards earlier. Hey, they are there. And I didn't do 3 of them. There's still a couple wires just hanging down there, but that's enough for me to get back under there and start hooking up all the stuff that needs to get hooked up. And so for you guys that don't know, this is the light hub that they call it. And so this wire here comes from the wall, 110 outlet. And then the first hole here, when it comes from the factory, there is a jumper wire in there. In case you don't want to have a switch, it'll be always on. These are dimmer switches, so I could dim these lights as much as I want. Then after the first hole, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these guys I can hook up, which goes out to let me see, where is it? Anyhow, I'll show you that when I get done doing all the wiring. That's the worst part that I'm going to hate right now, is to get back under this layout. Anyhow, stay tuned, and we'll be back in a little while with an update. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the train room. And yes, we're sitting here in the dark because it's the only way you'd be able to see the new lights that I just installed. Anyhow, I had shown you all the locations where they all are, and now they are all hooked up and they're ready to give me some light. So let's check this out. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Bada bing! Look at that. Isn't that awesome? These freaking lights are really nice. They were easy to hook up, except for the size of the wire. I'll explain a little bit more when I get back into my work area. But anyhow, I kind of cleaned this area up. Got my road all straight here, and you know what? I'm going to turn on some light because I got to show some other stuff that's been going on besides the ethanol plant. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, what we're going to do eventually, this here is going to be the road that's going to come into the complex. That there is a miniature industries scale, and there's also a, I don't know what you call it, the house, the structure that the truck goes into and dumps his product. Anyhow, this here will most likely be a dirt or gravel road until it gets to the scale and the house. I don't know what you call it, I forgot it. But that'll be on a concrete pad. But the rest of it, sorry, my finger's hitting the zoom button. So from here, there'll be a dirt road that'll go around like that. And this guy, he'll be able to come out like right there. Then we got Hootig all straightened out. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. Before we get started on my little wiring deal to get my lights to work, this little section right now is for Larry of Model Car Madness in Rhode Island. Now, Larry, I know you've been doing lots of lighting on all your cars and stuff, and you did a great job on doing the lighting in my refinery or my ethanol plant. But I want to show you this guy. Okay, this is an N-scale automotive car versus a 1/25th scale car. Okay, this little jewel is lighted. It's got headlights and taillights. I have not hooked it up yet, but it works with the Just Plug system that Woodland Scenics got going on. This is a Woodland Scenics product. Anyhow, just a little fun with that, Larry. Anyhow, let's get back to my wiring. Okay, these are the lamp posts. Okay, and they come with a really long piece of wire. I think it's like 48 inches, a 4-foot piece of wire, which is great. So you don't have to add any wire to this to make it to the length you want, unless of course you're going longer than 4 feet. But anyhow, I'm using these guys to connect everything. Now the power comes in here, and these are the outputs here. This wire, one strand of this wire, if I can show you that, will not work by itself in here. So what I had to do was sit under the layout for about an hour and a half and untwist all these wires so I get it to look like that. And then I took each individual red wire from all the lights and connected it to this one, and then all the black ones to this one, and then I was able to put it in here and have a good connection. Anyhow, that's all I wanted to say about that. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. VinnyVid Productions out for now. Toodles!